Hey, welcome to this tarot reading. I'll be asking the cards what your special person's soul would tell you. I asked several questions, and here are the answers. What does their soul want to tell you immediately? A raw message, straight from the heart. The cards speak of a desire for stability and reunion. It's a card showing silent admiration. They might even spy or stalk your social media. Your special person sees you as someone of great worth, literally like gold. There's an incredible desire to connect, but also a sense that you are far away or inaccessible, perhaps because of pride or because you put yourself first, and they felt that deeply. It also seems they think you would reject them, and that's why they don't dare take the step. Their soul wants to tell you, I watch you, I think of you, but I don't know if you'd allow me to come close again. They regret it and miss you. I still see you shining even when you're far from me. I never stopped seeing your worth. I held back, but I wanted to give. I was just too small next to your light. What intense emotion can they not admit out loud? The cards show wounded pride, hurtful words, guilt, and impulsive decisions. There's pain about what was said or unsaid. It's as if there was a conversation that never happened. Someone stopped speaking to the other, and now you're not in contact. The energy says, I pushed you away trying to protect myself. The cards also pointed to intense admiration and attraction, physical and even energetic, that disturbs them more than they admit. They're hurt by what happened between you, but they still burn for you. They feel guilty for what they did and how poorly they handled it, but their desire for you never died. I pushed you away to win a battle I never wanted. Now I burn in silence, watching you from behind a mask I can't take off. What part of you or the connection do they miss the most now? Sensual, emotional, or spiritual? The cards show emotional resistance, tense sexual energy, and a deep bond they can't release. A fire that doesn't go out completely, even when everything seems broken and finished. They miss the emotional fire between you. They miss feeling that despite everything, you were still there. Your energy was like an emotional force field that sustained them. They also show a desire for possession, for belonging, a fear of losing you, and wanting to keep something just for themselves. This indicates they feel you are theirs on a very deep level, even if they don't have you. It also reveals they miss the emotional security you gave them, even though they didn't know how to value or sustain it. Your fire, your faith in me, the way you held me in your energy, even when I didn't know how to stay. You were home, and I didn't realize it until I felt the cold. They feel your energy was a refuge, a fire that didn't judge but saw them completely. They miss that space where they felt held, where they could be themselves. The cards again show an emotional spy, someone who clearly watches you but doesn't act. It represents words left unsaid, truths denied, small but lethal betrayals. There's deep guilt for being emotionally cowardly, for watching in silence but not protecting what was real. This came up before, so it's very likely this is the main thing they think and feel. There was also a card of spiritual negligence, not working for what was sacred, abandoning what was valuable out of ego or fear, not investing in the connection, letting it unravel without fighting for it. They regret this deeply. I watched you slip away. I knew what I had, and I let it rot. I saw it all happening, and I still did nothing. I betrayed you with my silence. This is the wound they cannot heal, the one that visits them in dreams or tightens their chest when they see you online, hear your name, or get reminded of what you shared. This moment is pure, ghosted by truth. Truth abandoned them because they rejected it. Now that same truth visits them like a ghost. What do they wish for with you if the world had no obstacles or fear? The cards show nostalgia, a sweet memory, innocence from the past, and a genuine, pure connection. This represents a longing to return to those moments when everything was simple, sincere, and full of love without burdens. They hope to return to the innocence and emotional warmth they once shared with you. Other cards indicate the secret desire to release burdens and responsibilities that have been crushing them. In reverse, it speaks of the urgent need to free themselves from pressure, guilt, and the exhausting struggle they carried within the relationship or after it. I wish we could go back to when things were light and easy, before the weight crushed us. I want to release the burden I carry and find peace with you. There's a deep hope for reconciliation, but above all, to heal what remained as a heavy burden between you. What does their soul see in your shared timeline? These cards speak of imbalances in giving and receiving, blocked energy, or hesitation to let things flow. The future might have moments where generosity doesn't feel reciprocated, or where one of you fears opening your heart fully and trusting the other. It's a warning not to repeat patterns of selfishness or fear that could block the connection. There are also cards of vision and expansion, hope and patience with what is being built. This soul wants to bet on a future together, but it knows it requires work and time. It symbolizes exploring possibilities, waiting for results, and looking at the horizon with trust. Finally, there are cards of celebration, emotional stability, and solid foundations. It's an energy of home, shared joy, and happy emotional agreements. This indicates that, if you work on it properly, you can reach a place of peace and genuine harmony. There will be challenges with balance and trust, but if we're patient and willing to build slowly, there is a path toward joy, celebration, and true stability. It's a future with real potential, but not magical or instant. It requires awareness, dedication, and leaving old wounds behind to avoid repeating cycles. If the person watching this video wants a relationship with their special person, would it happen? I pulled 3 cards. The card of celebration, union, and stability. It speaks of a real possibility of a happy, solid relationship with strong foundations and harmony. The second card shows mental confusion, communication blocks, lack of clarity, or fear of confronting the truth. It suggests that while the relationship can happen, there will be obstacles in communication or clarity of intentions that must be resolved to move forward. The last card speaks of healing, overcoming trauma or painful endings, and a rebirth after the storm. It's a sign that past wounds are being left behind and that there is potential for recovery and new beginnings. This indicates a relationship can arise, but healing must come first so that painful cycles don't repeat. What do you need to hear to heal, understand, or elevate from your higher self? The answer represents heartbreak, betrayal, loss, and inevitable grief. Here your soul says you must recognize and feel that pain fully without denying or avoiding it. The message is, don't avoid the pain. Only by going through it can you heal. Another card came out for transition, the spiritual journey toward a more peaceful place, release, and inner growth. It invites you to take a step forward, leave suffering behind, and move ahead with hope and calm. It's the promise that, even though it hurts now, your soul is ready to sail toward calmer, healthier waters. Your message: feel the heartbreak fully, then allow yourself to move forward. The journey through the storm leads to calm seas. This mirror is a powerful gift for you to integrate everything you've lived and rise to a higher plane of self-love and understanding. Conclusion: the relationship does have potential to happen and consolidate, but it will be key to overcome confusion and communication blocks so the connection can flow without stalling. In the end, it's your decision whether to accept this person back or not. If the reading resonated with you, click the like button and subscribe for more.